Monday night's live session from Bullmore Fisher Tackling Vincent, and it is a beautiful day in East London. Sun is on its way, chaps, so I hope you guys have electricity, because I know we haven't had electricity outside since 8 o'clock yesterday, but
and we're not going to have electricity.
the helicopters have to come fix it at least.
We are not going to have electricity tonight, and probably not tomorrow either.
No, I think tomorrow. The helicopters just sorted out.
Oh, my word.
They actually get a helicopter down from somewhere. Then they had to get a harness to hang out the helicopters. They didn't have one of those. Anyway, things are progressing, guys. Anyway, how was everyone's weekend? And has anyone got any plans for December? Let us know about them.
Well, let me drum roll first.
Please. We got some plans for December.
Yeah, no, I've got a story to tell. Fishing himself, Mr. Fishing,
Thanks, man.
who claims that he is fishing, that's his middle name,
Middle name.
Dean Fishing Else. He's fished 3 leagues now.
We're not playing 3 leagues, guys.
He's blanked 3 times. He can't catch fish
At league.
at league.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
but you know what, guys? I did give him a little bit of a pep talk after his dismal performance over the weekend.
Very good.
And I basically just said to him, look, there are quite a few videos of me on Untraceable Fishing YouTube channel, and if he wants to see how the pros do it, you know, just to rewatch,
Just to see how to catch fish again.
just to see how to catch
Might
fish.
go watch episode or 2.
Yeah, you're gonna need to watch an episode or 2 just so that you can kind of familiarize yourself with how to catch fish again. But yeah, it's funny how fishing works, because Dean's a very good fisherman. He's one of the best fishermen that I know, and he's blanked 3 times in 3 leagues.
Plus the social. So I've never caught a fish under my club colours yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, so anyway, that's one of those things. I actually asked Dean, like, should I come stand next to you so that you can actually catch
I'm
fish?
keen. I'll try anything at this stage.
Because when I'm next to him, he catches fish, but when I'm not next to him, he catches nothing. So yeah, maybe we need to set up a.
No, I've hit my, you know,
like
the roller
play
coaster,
dates.
you know the fishing roller coaster. I've
So
hit my roller coaster. So you know my ups when they good a good up. So
That's
it's
a
gonna
good
come.
one. So you've had your like downswing.
We can't get worse. So that's the main thing.
Well, I mean, you can't get minus points.
No, you can't get minus points.
Yeah. So
You probably could. I think I deserve minus points.
yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's my little drum roll story. But anyway, I did try to go fishing on Saturday night. Like you said, the fishing at league was terrible. The conditions weren't ideal. We went to Kofani, myself and Steve, and
Conditions were not good either.
well, the sea looked great.
Yeah.
And then you throw your sink out,
And go,
and then within 2 seconds, it's down there.
yeah.
Like-
Big rip, big surge.
Oh no, it was insane. So yeah, we struggled a bit. We scrummed. We tried though, but we
It's
failed.
amazing you tried.
We failed. Anyway, let's get into some comments. So Marco Probler was saying, where fishers.
What's happening, Marco?
Bream Fishing KZN saying evening fishers. Gerard Cronier saying how's it fishers. Reza Parker saying hi gents. Wow. Nitin Luchminarain saying hi. I hope I got that
How's
one
it?
right, because that is a tough one. Bream Fishing KZN said was an average fishing weekend, but looking forward to fishing at the harbour for the first time this weekend.
Nice.
I heard KZN had some miserable weather as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was overhearing something. They were speaking to a customer, I think it's from Durban. Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. But apparently,
Things went south.
yeah, Durban didn't have the best weather on the weekend, or KZN area in general didn't have the best weekend. Saber Hendricks saying, hey fishers.
How's it bad?
Vian Smuts, good evening fishers. I'm interested in a 2 to 4 ounce 14'6" edible rod. Would you recommend the Bluefish Zero? A bit scared of the 12-foot razor, but don't have any experience with the 12-foot rods. Okay, so I always go back to the same argument when it comes to older spec rods,
Yeah.
is that you can't get spares for them.
Yeah.
So that Zero,
Yeah, will be the new Bluefish Corp.
yeah, essentially, yeah. So that's Zero, great rod. Zero's actually, it won't be the Bluefish Cord, it would be like the
Zero,
the
yes.
equivalent of like
Sorry,
maybe
Zero.
the higher spec
XT,
XT to an
yeah.
extent, but you can't get spares
Yes,
for them.
yeah.
So that's always my biggest concern. So if it is me, I would rather say go for Bluefish 2 XT that you know you can get spares for, or go for the Razor. Obviously, you said you're scared of 12-foot rods. I don't know. I'm not a fan of 12-foot rods. I don't think you are either.
No, 12. But if it's your only rod, rather get a 14-foot. If you want a little scratching rod, get a scratching rod afterwards. You can do anything with a 14-foot rod.
Yeah. So anyway, Monet Stratum saying good evening, Blankers. Have you watched the channel lately? Because
Blanca. How's it, Monet? What's happening?
Blanca.
Monet, I think Monet got some fish.
Anyway, Bream Fishing KZN said get the new Bluefish core. Yeah, Bluefish core is another good option.
Yeah, fantastic looking rod.
Yeah, great looking rod. I think we did the review on it last week.
Correct.
Essentially, it is the Bluefish special
upgraded. Yeah.
They've kept the components, the Weibo components.
It's got new paint.
New paintwork, yeah. But I mean, you know, there again, is that white chain something that was never broken?
That thing was, and that rod's still a phenomenal rod.
Yeah, so it's still a great rod. So, yeah, that's something is definitely something to consider. Shahil saying, hello guys. I'm not going to say your name again, but he said, yeah, that's almost correct. So I almost got it right, but I did have to like zoom in quite close. Like my eyes aren't that good. Shahil, Durban was bad, bro. Yeah, what actually happened in Durban? Like,
some big swell or heavy rain, wind, tell us, let us know.
Yeah, so we got our first bit of like decent rain in a long time.
Nice rain yesterday.
Like it was
actually good summer rains.
It was actually quite nice to have a bit of rain because everything's been super dry here lately. So yeah, it was really good to get a bit of rain. So I was super stoked about that. Filled up the water tanks. Yeah. I'm sure Luke's very happy about that.
Luke's stoked
because they have about 38,000 water tanks.
They're always empty.
Yeah. So I don't understand how they can empty 38,000 water tanks, but there's not 38,000, but there are 10 5,000 litre tanks that I have to drive past. 50,000 litres of water. Anyway, on another note, I'm going to Cape Town on the weekend.
Yes.
With Luke.
Yes.
I decided to be co-pilot, being a good friend. Got to do some work up until midnight.
So you're going to bond for 24 hours.
Yeah, myself and Luke are going to like bond, and he's probably going to talk to me about fishing and
maybe a lot of talking.
Maybe a lot of talking, yeah. Anyway, I'm actually looking forward to it. Though. It is going to be pretty cool.
Pack some nice snacks for you guys.
My main thing going to Cape Town, because for those of you who are out of town and you live in the big major centres like your Durbans and your Cape Towns and your Joburg, wonderful. You have Krispy Kremes.
You better be bringing Krispy Kremes back.
I'm bringing Krispy
100%.
Kremes. Like, we don't have a Cinnabon or a Krispy Kreme.
Neither.
So if we go to PE, we go to Cinnabon, my first stop. And if we go to any major centre, first stop is Krispy Kreme. I've already said to Tatum last night, I said I'm bringing a box of 12 back. I'm going to go drop off 2 with my mom.
Yes.
Tatum wants 2.
And I want 6.
Yes. So then the rest of us.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so we'll definitely have Saturday night, we'll definitely have Krispy Kreme.
Excited.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that anyway. Let's get back to some comments here. What spinning reel can handle 300 kg sharks? Spinning reel.
You'd have to look at something in the 25 or 30,000 range.
Yeah, look at like
and still hope you got enough line.
Yeah, look at like a 30,000 Stella, and yeah, I hope you got enough line. Sons of Virgins Fishing saying, how's it? Cob Mob. Hi guys, always nice way to wind down from a busy Monday to check in on your live. Me and my son watching from PE. We are still new to surf fishing scene, but enjoying it thoroughly. Yeah, man, glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, super. Yeah, that's a rad sport. What more
it can be a rad sport. Days it can be what you hate it. Always come back.
Sons of Virgins Fishing saying I'm enjoying my new Assassin Affinity from the casting day.
Well, you're gonna love that one. You're gonna more than enjoy it.
Yeah, well, especially if it's free.
Yeah, so you're gonna enjoy it twice.
Yeah. Monet Stratum said a couple of bluefish, not my favorite fish to target. Vian Smuts, does the Tesoro 10,000 spool fit on the 14,000? Gerald,
yeah, Bob.
do you know that? Does the 10,000 and 14,000 on the Tesoro work?
I will check now for you.
So we're gonna
Bring
double
one
check.
here. Let's put it on the table here.
Yeah, Gerald is Jared's new name. So when he says Jared from Untraceable Fishing, just in the back of your mind, like say Gerald. Just for future reference. Anyway, we're gonna check on that one for you, Vian. Gerard Cronier, I'm looking at getting a decent enough rod for rock and surf or scratching. Do I go for the 12-foot bluefish core, or do I get an Akuma of sorts? I was thinking the 12-foot core is ideal for casting 30 or 40 meters. 100% go with that core.
That core's beautiful, fantastic, and it's proven itself.
Yeah, Heinrich saying hello. Gerard Cronier, I already have the 15-foot Bluefish 2 XT, but need something that isn't as hectic to use on the bricks. Yeah, go for that Bluefish core, awesome rod.
I honestly take a 13-foot. That's my opinion.
I have to agree with the 13-foot. I 100% have to agree with that. Greenfish in KZN, is the Assassin Edge 2 6'6" medium light a good scratching rod for blacktail and galjoen?
It's a very light rod there, eh? So
Extremely light.
Like that, I'd rather stick to the rivers and stuff. Listen, you can fiddle the gullies with the core down sinkers, but the little 6-foot rod, you don't get much distance and stuff in the gullies. So like, put that rod in the river.
I would stick to rivers and estuaries. Yeah. Okay, so let's get back to some comments here. Andrew, see if you can book a session with Rian Rademeyer when you're here, a false play legend. Yeah, man, I'd love to get in with Rademeyer's,
fishing adventures.
Obviously, I see they're posting things on Facebook quite often, but we're driving from East London, we're leaving at 1 a.m. on Friday morning, collecting the car, spending the evening in Cape Town and driving back Saturday morning. So it's literally like a 24-hour trip. Otherwise, I mean, if I was going there for fishing, I'd spend a lot longer
100%.
in the Western Cape. And there's a lot of people that want us to go fishing with them. We just need to do a road trip. I think we would have places to stay everywhere from here to Cape Town to Joburg.
Anyway.
There's so many people that have invited us fishing, which is really cool. Like we appreciate it because at least we know like we've got support. Anyway, Jared has just confirmed that the Tesoro spools are interchangeable between the 10 and the 14,000 Vian. So just so that you know,
Check it cranks, that's all. Clip crank. Right?
yeah, we just want to check if it cranks, but yeah, as far as we can see, it works. Nicola Kapula, good evening. What spinning reel can you recommend for targeting bronzies with a budget of 3,000 Rand? Pen Battle 10,000. And that's under budget. I think it's like
big reel.
two. It's a monster of a reel.
Yeah.
But a bronzy is going to strip you
Yeah.
quickly, especially a big one.
Yeah. I think that is probably your best bet.
Vescas Genetics, yes, vat hard, lippetje in die klippe. I don't speak Afrikaans.
Lips.
I don't speak Afrikaans that well.
You did well there.
Give us some info on the Cobb Specialist Assassin rod, guys. Well, I mean, technically it is slightly under wraps at the moment.
Yeah.
What we can say is that it is going to fall in between the Beachmaster and the Ebo range. The guys at the casting, they absolutely love the rod. I think there's definitely going to be some hype in the market when it comes to that rod. I definitely think that it's going to make some waves with the fishing fraternity. It is a slower taper rod. So I think the name is quite fitting, the Cobb Specialist. I think you've kind of got that soft, slower action for the soft mouths of the Cobb. So the guys that casting, they absolutely nailed that rod. They loved it. So Cobb Specialist is definitely
the easiest rod to cast.
Yeah, definitely one to look out for, guys. I think you will be pleasantly surprised.
This is a 10,000 body with a 14,000 on it.
Yes.
Well, the clearance is very, but I think it's the same as the other one.
So it works, but
No, I think it's exactly the same.
okay. Sheikh Mustafa, how's it, fisher? It's just a quick one. A friend of mine has the Pen Battle 5000. What size bluefish core would be perfect for it? Say a 12 or a 13 foot.
Exactly the same.
And
Battle 5,000.
Battle
Oh, that's
5,000.
very small, eh?
12 or 13
12 or
foot.
13 foot.
But Battle is very small.
Yeah, Battle 5,000.
Like
is very
6,000, I'd say, is a little bit better.
You can do it,
suited.
but you're gonna probably cast half that wheel out, at least half of it out.
Yeah. Nathan West, so hey fishers, I wanted to buy the Kuma Selena 14,000, but I see it's out of stock. Will a Loomis and Franklin Titan 10,000 be a replacement for the Selena, or should I just wait for availability?
Wait for Selena.
But to be very honest with you, I actually just enabled the 14,000 this afternoon.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it actually is back on the website. Stock hasn't arrived, but we've got the invoices, which means stock will arrive within the next day or two. So yeah, place your order, get your order done. Definitely go for a Selena, far superior reel to that Titan. Zarak and Pachi, hey guys, are you releasing a video from the Assassin Casting Day? No, we're not going to be doing a video this year. When it comes to days like that, the traction on the videos is not that great. But we did have a good time. We got to test some of the
short
rods.
day and things like that.
Yeah, we did a live with Sean from iFish, just talking about the carp specialist and the bluefish core, which is obviously ranges that weren't seen, were just arrived.
Yeah, there's nothing exciting about watching it, like watching a cast in the field.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's nothing exciting there, guys.
Yeah, so I've got some photos and videos that I must still put out that I haven't done yet, but I will get to that definitely. Gerard Grenier, thanks guys. We'll get the 13-foot core. Zarak and Pachi, just to follow up, how does the bluefish razor cast? Super curious. Super well.
Cast of flipping
Yeah. And you know what my specific instructions. So we only had 2 lady anglers that joined us for the casting day, but my specific instructions to the 2 ladies was to please give me your feedback on the razor, because females generally will have your smaller hands, you know,
slimmer rod.
Yeah, it's a slimmer rod, it's a slimmer blank, it's light. So I wanted them to cast it and actually let me know how to cast, and they were like blown away with it. So yeah, it's kind of just to get like that product knowledge, so that if a lady angler phones and says, hey listen, like what rod would suit me,
the razor is the way to go.
The razor is the way to go. Super slim, super sensitive, casts a mile, great rod. Well, Shale, when you guys are in Durban, we'll fish with you guys. Awesome, Shale. Yeah, we'll definitely join you. I think next year. So actually, Anton was speaking to me. Remember, he came down to test some rods and stuff. So he was speaking to me, and he said he actually wants to follow the sardine run next year.
Yeah, drive the coast with them.
Yeah, drive the coast with them. So I think he must pick us up. Yeah. And we must follow the sards all the way up. Or we just drive our own vehicle, but follow the sards.
Yeah, you can do like Northern Transkei and up to not too much happening down the side.
No.
Northern Transkei, South Coast, Durban.
Yeah. And then like kind of hit it and do a pretty sick video. I think that'll be pretty cool. Okay. How would the Cobb Master stack against the Kaisu, or the Cobb Specialist stack against the Kaisu? Any release date on the Cobb Specialist? Cobb Specialist, I think we are looking at around about the 1st or 2nd week of December, around about there. As far as I know, guys, that is it. If it were me, I'd go Cobb Specialist.
Listen, they're both flipping good rods, don't get me wrong, but that Cobb Specialist, in quick terms, I had a couple of casts of the horizon in the morning, got close to the target in a meter and a half. 2 hours later, I picked up the Cobb Specialist, I hit that target bullseye. Like, it's such an easy one to cast. It's just like, it's precision, everything's just like, there's no effort.
Yeah.
There's no effort. It's like, especially if you're new into fishing and things like that, and you still want to get that performance and that good distance, that's the rod to that rod that works, just works.
Came with an industrial size Pepsi tonight.
Yes. Pepsi makes you. You guys can finish that one.
You can see how I look, guys. It's all the Pepsi I drink. Anyway, let's get back to some comments here. If you guys could choose, would you prefer the Akuma Euphoria or Previous Precision 6 to 8 ounce for non-eds or bigger eds? That's a tough one to answer, actually.
The Euphoria is it's the same rod with the lighter butt, so I take the Euphoria.
Yeah, essentially it is the same rod.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the guys preferred that like heavier
at the bottom, but maybe it's a bit more balanced. I've only fished the Precision and I still got it and I still love it.
Yeah. So anyway, that's that. Stuart Detmer Mazeppa produced quite nicely this past weekend. 7 leeries landed between 4 guys. One guy got 6. Biggest was 108 centimeter.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I blanked. Hey man, that sucks. But I'm glad some solid fish came out. Duval Matten saying, "How's it, fishers?"
How's it, Duval?
Wow. Okay. George Africa, how's it, fishers? Long time.
Yes, it has been a while.
Any intel on the 2 new JDBs? Which one is currently better for casting? I think that LDS is going to be better for casting, to be honest with you.
So there's the LDS and the Razor. The LDS is specifically designed for major casting distance. I think the Razor is a nice in between. You're still going to get a bit of abrasion resistance. The Razor pretty much like up spec to Ultra Tech. the LDS, yeah, I'd fish the razor over the LDS unless you really want that extra casting performance.
Okay, Nicola Kafula, can I use the Pen Battle 3 DX 8000 for bronzies? You can use any reel for bronzies. You might just get stripped on some of them.
Yeah, you might just have to down 8,000, decent sized reel. I just wouldn't put 65-pound braid on it. I'd run maybe 40-pound or a good 40-pound braid where you can put a decent amount of pressure on that fish. All depends on the situation where you're fishing, how the bronzies are reacting. So everything is possible. That is possible. I've seen bronzies come out on 10,000 Saragosas before 30-pound braid. It all depends how the fish are reacting on the day.
Okay, so this one kind of relates very similarly to that one. How's the fish shows what reel to pair with non-eds with my Euphoria 6 to 8 ounce? That will not break the bank. Currently I have the Battle 8000. If this is okay, what braid to pair with it for non-eds?
Because it's 8,000, I put 40-pound on it. 40 or maybe 50, depending on the diameter. Between 40 and 50-pound DNA, you can lock and load.
Look, I have to be honest with you. If you are in the market for a new reel, like go that Battle 10,000.
Yeah.
It is a monster of a reel.
Then you got all the line layers.
It's going to swallow so much braid.
Yeah.
It's going to take at least 1 kilometer of braid.
Yeah.
Literally. But then you'll be sorted.
Yeah.
Emily Stark, just a quick note, when fishing in inclement weather, I got a proper shock from my rod yesterday fishing at J Bay, casting a plug. Wow.
Yeah, you probably had not a lightning strike, you probably had some static or something coming through.
Basker Bunjaski saying, boo.
Basker Bunjaski.
Green Fishing KZN, can you guys maybe show me the Loomis Force 6000? But everyone's busy in the store at the moment, so
check it out on the website.
Yeah, check it out on the website. It is there. Duval Matson, definitely come visit us during the sardine run. Yeah, man, we'll definitely make a turnaround there. Shail, guys, I need some advice on how to register a fishing club in Durban.
Get hold of the Natal. So I would say, listen, get hold of other guys in other clubs, or get hold of, like we get hold of Border Rock and Surf, get hold of Natal Rock and Surf Association. They'll be able to tell you. I think there's different bylaws for every province. I know you've got to have so many members paid that are paying club fees and things like that, 6 or 8 depending on the province, to be able to register as a club.
Okay, Marco Krobler said we missed his comments, which I see we did.
Sure.
He wanted the thoughts on the Makara 30,000. Great reel, exceptionally good reel.
Can't cost it reel.
But it's just...
Yeah, that reel, it's fantastic reel, like offshore, fantastic. If you're going to be carting baits out, fantastic. You're not casting a 30,000 in a hurry. You can, but I don't want to cast that reel.
Yeah,
bulletproof.
Pepsi Zero Sugar for the win. Yeah, you got to have the zero sugar. You can see I picked up a bit of weight since we started the channel, so we're trying to drop a kilo or 2. Or 4.
I'll do 2. Come on.
6,
2's
10.
enough.
A little bit more than that.
2 stone.
Anyway, is a Pen Battle 5000 big enough for a 14-foot 6 rod? No,
14.
definitely not. That is more for your like 11-foot
Up to 11
setups.
foot.
Yeah.
Below,
Yeah, I'd say an 11-foot setup, absolutely perfect, but anything more than that, I really would not consider it. Battle
The 6,000
6,000
makes a big difference.
would-
6,000
yeah.
is a decent size wheel. The 5,000 is small, guys.
Okay, is the Loomis and Franklin Force 6000 paired with a Bluefish Core 12-foot number 3 a good setup for scratching and targeting some edibles like cob and shad?
Perfect.
Yes, it will be perfect. Guys, anyway, I'm not sure if you have not seen already, but obviously most of you guys that are watching will obviously be subscribers of Untraceable Fishing, which we do appreciate. But if you look on Bull Moria's Facebook page, there is a pinned post that I pinned there the other day. So Bull Moria's Facebook page has grown at an absolutely astonishing rate at the moment. And to celebrate a milestone which is coming up in literally 300 subscribers time, we will be giving away number 6 Bluefish Razor, a 14,000 Saragossa, and 600 meters of grounded blackout braid just to complete the outfit. All you have to do is go onto Bull Moria's Facebook page, show that you are subscribed to Untraceable Fishing by taking a screenshot with your phone, share the post, tag 3 friends, and
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
You've got in real inbreak coming your way.
that's exactly it. So if you guys haven't done that, it is your chance. Look, there you are fighting against 500 other people, but if you
Yeah.
don't put your name out there, you're never going to win.
10 grand prize.
Yeah, more.
More than 10 grand.
Yeah, more than 10 grand. Okay. Any of you out on the East Coast for a throw this weekend? Not me. Dean is.
I'll be around. You can give us a shout. I don't know what the conditions do not look very favourable, but we are very far away from the weekend. I'll definitely be looking for a fish on Saturday afternoon. I'm working Saturday or Sunday.
Okay, Marco Krobler, choose 3 to 4 horizon ranges for everything. Number 8, number 5, number 6,
3 to 4 for
number
everything.
4.
And number 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll go like that if I could take 4. 4, 5, 6, 7.
So I went 4, 5, 6, 8.
Yeah, I'll take 4, 5, 6, 7.
Uh,
Sorry guys, I've got really itchy eyes.
Green Fishing KZN, Dean, what's your go-to hook size for targeting carp?
Cool. It's probably an 8 inline circle.
Okay, George Africa, good to be back on the chat. So you guys think the razor will cast further than the DNA? It's for small plug spoons and
100%.
bucktails on the Altegra 5K
Definitely
and
outcost
water.
DNA. 100%.
Yeah, look, the DNA is very abrasion resistant, but I don't think it's the best
stiff. It's a
casting
bit,
grade.
bit too stiff for a good. It casts very well, but you can't compare it to like Outfishing Ultratech. And apparently the razor, I haven't cast it yet. Jared fished it on the weekend. He said the stuff is phenomenal. So Ultratech definitely outcasts DNA. So it's definitely going to be a bit of a softer, more supple braid.
Alright, Marco Krobler, how's the Assassin Splintech 9'6" quarter ounce to 1.5 ounce? Great rod. Splintech's a
Fantastic
great
rod.
rod. Very, I mean, it's budget entry level.
Yeah, we'll do the job though.
I wouldn't say it's actually budget entry
Yeah.
level. It's, you know, it's
You're still getting a good
sub
rod though.
thousand rand rod, but it's still a great rod. But yeah, anyway, guys, we are gonna wrap up for the evening. As always, we'll be back next week Monday. And we'll definitely see you all at 6:15. Don't forget, every single Monday night we are back live 6:15. And what's on for Tuesday tomorrow night before we wrap up?
Back to basics. So you're coming down for a fishing session. The real basic things you need, essentials, and a budget that you need to take on your little fishing box. That's pretty much happening. But don't forget, guys, we haven't. I think starting the 12th of December. Friday the 12th of December
correct.
is the Bullmoria fishing competition hosted by Untraceable Fishing, multi-species competition. If you haven't checked those details, they are available on Facebook now. Make sure you get entered sooner than later. We're obviously working on a fantastic prize list as always. And there is fish to catch for everyone. There's a bronze bream Kalyun category, there's a bluefish, there's a zebra blacktail category, there's a category for the shark guys, I also want to catch cod, there's a category for them, there's a category for the guys that target steelmass, your pig nose, your black steelmass, your white steelmass. So there's pretty much a category for every single fisherman out there. So you don't have to be that guy that needs a 200 kilo bronzy. You can win an awesome prize catching a 1.5 kilo blacktail. Should be the biggest blacktail in the competition.
Exactly. So yeah, guys, check out that. I think I will go and pin that post to the top of the
Fantastic,
the Bullmoria page soon. Just to, as soon as we hit that 20,000 mark, I will unpin and go and pin that other post. But yeah, guys, definitely consider checking it out. But from Andrew from Untraceable Fishing and
Dean from Untraceable Fishing.
see you all next week.
Cheers. Most of it.